From Ghana. From Ghana,
Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. Who invited you, Max?
Victoria Street.
Oh, great. Victoria, actually, that's great. That's great. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So we have gospel. Gospel, can
Yeah,
you?
greetings.
Great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I'm from Nigeria.
Oh,
Joining the meeting from Nigeria.
that's amazing. That's amazing. Welcome to you all. You're welcome. And then we have Jesse, Ken. Is that all the new members we have today? Please, if you are new, raise your hand. Raise your hand. There's something amazing for you. All right. So Jesse, Jesse, Ken. Can we hear from you? Where are you joining us from? Hi, Jesse. Are you here? Jesse. Okay, I cannot hear from Jesse. So let me move to Ainsworth. You can unmute Ainsworth.
Yes. It's my first time. Ainsworth from Jamaica.
You joining from where?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Oh, amazing. Amazing. That's great. Who invited you?
It's Frank. He's one of my friends from Nigeria.
Nigeria. Oh, that's great. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So let's move to good luck. Good luck. Is it Jonathan? Jonathan. Yeah, good luck, Jonathan. Would that probably be our former president of Nigeria? Wow, we have diplomats in the house, you know. His Excellency, you're welcome.
It could be.
Yes.
Talk to the gun for me.
All right. So I want to inform you that because of the capacity we have here, which most people will be joining very soon, and we'll get to the full capacity, which is 100 allowed for now. We are streaming live as well on YouTube. So you can visit our tutorial channel and then you can get the link from there. And if in case you've invited someone who is not here, you can equally inform them or send the link, the YouTube link to them to join us from there. So I'm actually sharing the link now so that you can all have access to it. All right, so let me go to Enoch. Enoch, can you unmute? Enoch, can you unmute? Let's hear from you. Where you joining us from, Enoch?
Wow.
Hi, Enoch. Are you here? Where are you joining us from? Enoch, I've sent you a notification to unmute. If you cannot, then let me go to Kale. Kale, you're mute. Let's know where you're joining us from, Kale.
Hurricane, more like hurricane. And
let me see. Is someone's microphone activated here?
Hello.
Yes.
Please, I'm Kyle. I'm from Ghana.
Oh, great. Who invited you, Kale?
Winnie Starlight.
Yeah. Great. You're welcome. You're welcome. Enoch, we hear from you. Enoch.
My next word.
All right. Okay, so a special welcome to all great leaders joining us for the first time. It's amazing having you here. We want you to understand that there is CTC, an ecosystem or a system, a platform whereby you can earn from your online activities without investing a dime, without necessarily paying anything. You can benefit from this platform no matter where you are. All you need is internet connection. All you need is a smart device that can connect to the internet. And then any activity that you do online, you can convert this to cash through CTC. But we have a process. It is very simple like this, but we have a process to go through to actually get this cash out. That is why we are always here, helping everyone from all walk of life to assist for you to know what to do. There is a secret to the online space, or we say this monetization system in the online space, which most people are not aware of. In fact, for just you connecting to the internet, automatically you start generating income for platforms and some few group of people who knows how to catch the fund. Yes, it's just a matter of you connecting to the internet. It doesn't matter what you do. Nobody is going to scam you, or you are not going to pay anybody, but just connecting to the internet automatically, you are paying someone, you are creating wealth for someone, someone is making money on your appearance alone in the online space. So CTC is here to help everybody to understand how this will work. And then you can also value what you do online and put actually premium on it to benefit from it. So you're welcome to CTC. Today is actually leaders training, and we may not necessarily be doing full presentation, general presentation like we did yesterday. So just pay attention in here from the summary that is given. Yes, if you have any question, you just don't worry. Keep calm. We'll help you to understand as time goes on. Before we start with the training, we'll have our great leader here with us, also in the person of Mr. Kensley Eze, who is the president and also a vice president of Nigeria Community UAE. Yes, so if you're in the UAE, yes, you probably may have encountered him before. He's actually one of the co-founders of this great initiative. And he has been in the international business for over 24 years now. He has lived in Dubai for over 24 years. His children, or possibly all of them under 24, are born in Dubai. Yes, some schooling in Canada, some schooling in UK. In fact, the whole family is there. So this is someone who has been in international space with his own company, the group of company set up in Dubai and been in the international space for quite some time now. So this is one of the personalities behind this wonderful ecosystem. Is it 55 years or about to? Yes, so he's not a small boy or say a young guy. So this is
about to.
Okay. So this is one of the great personalities we have in this project. So we want to hear a brief from him before we get started. So Mr. if you're available, yeah, you can address the house now. Thank you.
All right. Great Professor Kate Ben. Pleasure again to be here this night and this hour. One thing that I always say that I've become pregnant. We have become pregnant with this project until we deliver. And surely we must deliver, and we're going to deliver success. We're going to deliver prosperity. Since morning, we have been on from one Zoom to the other, making sure that everything is being put in place. I want to also thank our dev team that is on top of their game. We are very pleased I am very pleased to be alive, to be associated with this project as a co-founder. I find joy, I find peace. I find at least something that will, have a greater impact to generation on board. And so my joy is that each and every day we come together as this, we find out that our leader, they are on fire, building the ecosystem. And then we are so glad that today we're going to train many of them, so that we begin to hand over some responsibility to them. So if you are here as a leader, we appreciate your effort, appreciate your contribution, and we know this community is for all of us. No single person can do it alone. We thought it wise that it's a high time we build a large community for us to maximize the revenue that is in online space. It is very obvious that many people have not understood the good mine that is now in online space. And the few people that know, they always use us, the viewers, to enrich themselves. And so this project is born out of a comprehensive research. And what we came up from our research is what we are now filling the gap. And that gap is that we are here to make sure that everyone that have a reason to visit online space must be paid, must get fair share of $733 billion that is made from a singular product of online space, which is advertisement. And so our ecosystem is here to help you navigate through the system, the online, and get rewarded. And so our philosophy is that any activity you perform in online space, you must be rewarded. Even so, as you have come to this meeting today, you will be rewarded for doing so, because we also recognize that you use your data to log in, to hear what we have to say. And so I welcome you, especially those that are coming for the very first time. This is a very good place for you to be. I can assure you that. Despite the fact we're not going to do a whole general presentation with the brief of introduction of our ecosystem, you will be rest assured that your online space will be definitely monetized and you'll get rewarded for that. So thank you so much. I hand over the presentation proper to our great professor, Coach Ben. Thank you.
Thank you so much, a great leader. That's amazing. So want you to know that you can now click on the link, or if someone is struggling to join the Zoom, you can equally share the YouTube live link with them to watch live from there. It has been shared on the general Telegram platform as well. You can share it from there to them too. Yes, watching from YouTube live gives you double reward, which is 20,000 reward point. And then watching or joining the meeting live here gives you 10,000 reward point. Yes. So we want to decongest the Zoom. So we are putting more reward on the YouTube aspect in that regard. So yes, we give rewards almost everywhere. So you choose the one that you want. Okay. Those will be watching from YouTube. If you're watching me now, remember you need to attach your minor ID to your comment, so that you get your reward without necessarily having to contact you again, or without any delay. Okay, so take note of it. If you're going to be watching from YouTube, please remember to drop your code, your minor ID. You must log in before you can have access to the chat, and you must log in before you can subscribe or comment or like. Those who don't log in, you will be watching all right, but you will not be able to comment and add your code. So please log in. Those who say they cannot comment is because you haven't logged in. Log into one of your Gmail accounts. If you have only one, just log into your Gmail account, okay, so that you can also get access to the presentation from the YouTube live. Okay. All right. So today we don't intend to spend much time here. But for the sake of our new members who join us here, we want to make sure that they get the clear understanding of this project. Okay, so that it will be easy for them to relate with when maybe someone approach them on the same concepts, or maybe they want to introduce others to it. They can actually do it the best way. So Welcome once again to CTC, where you can monetize your online presence without investing a dime. All right, so am I still audible? I don't know, my internet is struggling here. Right.
You're audible. You're audible.
Okay. My pages are just turning. They are not giving me any feedback. Okay, I think I got one here. All right. So CTC says you can join CTC and monetize your online activities. How are you going to do this? One thing that most of us do not know is in the online presence count a lot. It is actually the gold mine in the online space. Anytime that, I think I have to mute everyone so that there will be no feedback. Anytime that you connect to the online space, you either help someone to make, okay. You either help someone to make money or a platform to make money. The best you may get is maybe the fund that you will catch when you are online. But every other activity that you do there automatically generate income to the online platform in 3 different ways. The first is for you connecting to the internet, you can only get to the internet when you have what? You have internet service. And if you have to get this internet service, you probably have to what? Contact an ISP, internet service provider, who will give you connection or access to the internet. And it is not going to be free. You have to pay for it. So almost everybody here have actually paid before getting here. True or false? I know it's true. So first of all, you have to pay your way into the internet. And after getting there, the platform that you are visiting equally also makes money out of your visitation or your appearance there. How do they also make the money? Now, if it is not a particular platform you want to visit online, you will not buy internet service or you will not buy data to connect to the internet. If there is no platform that moves you or there's no activity that is attracting you to come online, you would not buy you would not just buy the data and leave it. Maybe some video you want to go and watch on YouTube. Maybe some video you want to watch on Facebook. Maybe you want to scroll through your Facebook feeds, or maybe you want to go to WhatsApp and check. Anytime that you want to connect to the internet or you want to check something and there's no data, the next thing is you find a way to top up or buy the internet service. Yes. So it means there is a platform that is actually attracting you to the internet. There is a platform that is influencing your decision to buy data. So internet service providers also pay a commission to the platform that influence your decision to buy data. Yes, that is why we say your appearance alone in the online space is money to the platforms you visit. For you just making the decision that you want to go online or you buying data to connect to the online, automatically you have made money for the platform you are visiting and also the ISPs, which is the internet service providers. That is one way. With this, it is directly connected to your what? Your direct appearance in the online space. It is connected directly to your appearance in the online space. Without you visiting the platform, it means that revenue to be generated wouldn't have come. They will not have make that money if you did not go. You may not feel it. You feel like, oh, how much are they making from me? Oh, maybe some 0.001. maybe some 0 point something cent, 1 cent, or half a cent. Yes, it is the same half a cent, 1 cent, 2 cents that actually makes them the billions that they make from your appearance. Is those little drop that is actually making the oceans for them. You may not value it, but it is a huge income to them. It's just a number of, it's just a matter of time and number. When the number of people visiting increases, what they earn increases. That is how it works. Very simple. So you have joined, I have joined, someone somewhere at a corner in the world have also joined, just like we are all connected here right now. We are all using data and we are on a particular platform known as Zoom. The data we are spending here now, a percentage is going to go to Zoom. So whether you pay to Zoom as a subscription or you don't pay to Zoom as a subscription, there is the way Zoom is going to make money on your appearance, on our appearance. No matter what, we are in a digital world. You can't say because of that you don't go online. You have to capitalize on that and also what? Make money for yourself. You have to capitalize on this and make money for yourself. What you need to do is what CTC is here to help you to do without you having to put in any money. Now, let me try to see if I can share my screen from here and I'll show you something before we move on. I just opened to this page. I think it is YouTube, right? Follow my cursor and you will see something, all right? So I've opened multiple tabs, different tabs. You see the tabs at the top here? Now, if I put a cursor on the tab, just look. Okay. All right, if I put a cursor on a tab, just look down, you will see usage. You will see about 660 megabytes from this tab alone, meaning the activity that I've done here, the data consumed when this tab was open is 660 megabytes. When we come to this one, is what? 195 megabytes. We come to this one, is what? 226, 606, 200 and something. So you see the amount of data used on these platforms that I visit. The same way each of them actually get a share as an ISP partnership deals, they get a share anytime that data is used or consumed on them. Okay, now out of this, our presence, out of this, our presence, they get paid in that regard. That is just one way of how they make money from our online presence. The next is premium services, which mostly is not everybody that will buy, but indirectly it is your presence that causes these premium services to also earn or to generate income for them, because out of your presence that someone will be moved to buy these premium services. Like Zoom right now, if it's not you coming online, we will not activate a premium services whereby we can stay here for very long. We'll all be using maybe then the free service. But because you are coming and the number will increase, we have decided to activate. So indirectly, it is your appearance in the online space that actually generated this revenue also. But the third one is the easiest and the most common one that generates massive revenue in the online space. And that is known as advertisement. I believe almost everybody here visiting one platform or the other, using one app or the other, have encountered advertisements before. On my screen, you can see, before even the next video I want to play will show, there is an ad being played. This is the massive way that most of the revenue in the online space is made, through ad. It comes in bits, small, and order, but it is the way that generates massive income in the online space. Every other person that visits YouTube watching video one way or the other will encounter these 3 seconds adverts, which you can skip or you watch to the end. That is another way they make money. Now, the advertisers of these ads you are watching, they are not interested in YouTube. They are not interested in Facebook, not Instagram. Even those who created the content that the advert is popping up on, they are not interested in those content creators and the content. What they are interested in and who they are interested in is you, the visitor, you, the consumer, you, the one who is coming to watch or consume that content. You are the one they are interested in. Why are they interested in you? They want to show you their product and services so that in case you need or you like any of what you see, you can patronize them. So it is not because YouTube is the finest, that is why they are putting the ad there. Because YouTube, you will visit YouTube or you normally go to YouTube. That is why advertisers are also meeting you there. Because you normally go to Facebook, that is why a lot of people will do ad campaigns on Facebook so that they will reach you. Because you go to TikTok, Instagram, and the rest, that is why advertisers will always chase you and show you ads. It's not only on this platform that we make these ads. Even apps we download from Play Store, apps we download from all other stores, there are embedded ads in them, which anytime you want to open the app, you will see an ad showing to you. This is how they make money. Even though you are visiting free of charge, one, they have made money from your data you purchase, and then two, your appearance in the online space have helped them to what? To make money from the advertisers. Just imagine nobody going to YouTube. Do you think advertisers will be moved to go and put advert there? No. Nobody going to Facebook. Facebook wouldn't make that money. Do you know how much they make from your appearance in the online space? In 2023, YouTube made $31.51 billion from ad alone. Out of this money, they themselves said they've been paying 45 to 55% to what? To the ad, what's the name? The content creators, those who create the content that attracted you to come and watch this advert together with the content. They say they've been paying 45 to 55% to them. And you know very well that a lot of people makes money through this what? This content. This content creation. It is one of the hottest trending jobs now. Yes, I know of 12-year-old boy whose channel has generated over $35 million. Yes. As you can see, Mr. Beast on the right side of the screen is one of the we say king of YouTube. He has the highest subscriber and also one of the people that have made a lot of money from YouTube. Now, like I said, if you do not come, you don't visit this platform, they don't make money. So it simply means that you are actually the main reason or a contributing factor to the revenue generated. If you are not here, advertisers won't pay the money. So it means it is because you are here. That is why they are paying the money. So there is value for your presence there. But the question is, do you get value for your presence online? It's probably going to be no. Not everybody benefits from this. That is what CTC is actually kicking against and saying that everybody deserves to have a fair share of their online engagement. If it is because I'm coming, that is why you are making the money. If because I'm coming to watch these videos, that is why you are making the money. Then why is it that you are the only one keeping the money and I am not benefiting? Because if I don't come to watch, you will not get. That is why you will always be hearing the YouTubers, the channel owners subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so that the next time they drop the video, you'll be the first to see. If I don't see the video as the first person, does it mean that the same content you produce, or those who see the video first, what will they take the best part of the content out of the content from those who come later? No, but it is just an encouragement to you so that you will join. And as you are joining and you are hitting the notification bell, they drop the video. Immediately they drop, you will come back and watch, and money will be flowing left, right, center for them. Yes. So I'm on Matt, Make Money with Matt channel. Okay. He has made a very good analysis on this. How your views are converted to cash to them. How much the views you give, how much is valuable or is valued per every 1,000 views, how much YouTube pays them. Okay. And then you will know why you should also benefit from this through CTC. So we'll do this together. We'll watch this video and then we'll come back and continue. I just want you to know that your views are very valuable. If you don't watch the videos online, they don't get paid. But you cannot say because of that you don't watch, no matter what someone will watch. But what you can do is converting this to cash so that you can also benefit from your presence in the online space. So let's watch this video together. Okay, I've actually muted. Let me unmute so that you cannot hear.
YouTube shows ads.
Is it audible? Mr. Kingsley, if you're available, you can give me a signal.
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you.
Continue.
YouTube
Please.
shows ads on the videos that you upload at the beginning, sometimes in the middle, and at the end of your videos. Once you get 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, then you can join what's called the YouTube Partner Program. Then YouTube will pay you a cut of the revenue, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video, how much you actually make. Now, I personally run a ton of different YouTube channels, and I did some research into both my own channels and other people who've uploaded videos talking about how much money they make per 1,000 views. And the answer is that channels make between $1 and $30 per 1,000 views. So the average channel, based on my research, makes $15.50 per 1,000 views. But with that being said, most channels, from my personal experience, only get around $5 to $10 per 1,000 views that you make. Now, in order to make more money per 1,000 views, you can do a couple things. First of all, you can create a channel in what's called a high RPM niche. Now, RPM is how much you actually make per 1,000 views. And depending on the niche that you're in, some advertisers pay more money to put ads on videos than others. For example, Apple is one of the top advertisers on YouTube, and they're likely going to be putting their ads on technology videos. And Expedia is another one of the top advertisers, and they're likely going to be putting their ads on travel videos. Now, here's a list of some of the highest CPM niches, so feel free to pause this and screenshot if you want. They include finance, make money online, technology, health, investing, travel, legal, insurance, makeup, marketing, real estate, cars, movies, and DIY and tutorials. But with that being said, some channels in lower CPM niches can get more overall views. Some examples of low RPM niches include pranks, scary videos, gaming videos depending on the game that you're playing, and general top 10 videos. Another way to make more money per 1,000 views is to create videos longer than 8 minutes. Then you can go to your YouTube studio, then go to content, and then go down here and select any of your videos once you're monetized. Go down here to the monetization tab, and then from here, you can add multiple different ad breaks if you click manage mid-rolls right here, and you can put multiple different ad breaks throughout your video. As you can see in this video right here, since it's longer than 8 minutes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ad breaks instead of just 1 if the video was shorter than 8 minutes. And I recommend spacing out your ad breaks at least every couple minutes so it doesn't interrupt the viewing experience too much. With that being said, don't just make videos for the sake of them being long so you can put multiple ad breaks, because there's a trade-off if you make long videos without actually providing value. So if you make a longer video, make sure to only make it longer by providing more value to the end viewer, and remember, value can be either educational or entertainment value. And keep in mind, videos at every length can go viral. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, and that secret is that this channel that you're watching right now makes over $200 per 1,000 views. Now you might be saying, Matt, how in the world is that possible if channels typically only range from $1 to $30 per 1,000 views? And let me let you in on a secret. This is by selling a digital product with my channel, which is my YouTube course, Tube Mastery and Monetization. And we average around $100,000 per month with this channel, whereas ad revenue only brings in like $6,000 to $12,000 per month. Make sure to check out my video on 12 different digital product ideas that you can sell from your channel. I go over a bunch of different digital product ideas that you could potentially use to make even more money per 1,000 views. And link to that video will be down in the description below. Now let's break down how much YouTube channels could be earning. This channel right here called Chills uploads videos within the scary niche, and I'm using an extension called vidIQ to see how many views per month that they get. So if I click this, they're getting 6.5 million views per month. Now if we copy this number and open up a calculator, I'll show you exactly how to do the math on this. You take the number of views per month they're getting, divided by 1,000, and this will show you how many thousands of views per month they're getting. And then we multiply this by their likely RPM. And in my opinion, their RPM is probably $2 to $3 per 1,000 views. So let's say $3 per 1,000 views, since this is a little bit of a low CPM niche, this channel would be making about $20,000 per month. And this channel called New Money uploads videos in the investing niche and related to finance. And if we see how many views per month they're getting 1.9 million. If we do that same exact calculation where we take this divided by 1,000 and then multiply by their CPM, which I would estimate to be around $20 to $30 per 1,000 views. Since investing, make money online, and finance is a really high CPM niche, let's say $20 per 1,000 views, that means this channel would be making $39,000 per month, and that's just from ad revenue, not counting if they sold a digital product. So as you can see, this channel could be making more money per month than that first channel we looked at, even though it's getting less views. This channel, Tech Zone, uploads technology videos, and the channel pulls in 46 million views per month. And if we do the same exact calculation, but this time putting in an RPM of say $10 per 1,000 views, that means this channel would be making almost $500,000 per month, which is crazy. And in this
All right, so I wanted to pause at where there was a calculation on a view that actually generated $463,000 plus from your views, from our views, from probably the subscribers' views. That is how much. In fact, there are channels that makes even more than this. Out of 46 million views, 46 million views. This is even a rough estimate, because looking at Tech Zone, technology videos and all that, probably it will be falling within very close to a higher RPM, or even a bit into higher RPM niche. Okay, so with this, he actually use a very minimal RPM, which is revenue per mile. Okay, just 10 to do that. But even with that, $163,000 plus is what is generated from views. You see, when they were doing monetary calculation or how the revenue is being generated, you did not see anything like maybe the number of content created is what is generating the revenue. You did not see anything like, oh, maybe the one who is actually creating the content is a professor, or is actually, it is not about who is creating the content. It is not about the content. It is all about views. Who are those giving the views? Ordinary you and I viewers from this platforms are the one that always provide the views, and they make the money from this views that is gathered. Now, you may actually get appetite to actually create a YouTube channel, or you want to maybe start making the videos and uploading on YouTube and all that. But it is not something that you can just start now and then you start making the money or get even the views coming in that way. In fact, if you watch Matt, he introduced a YouTube master course, which actually he charged attendants to learn. He has to charge them for them to learn, and then now you will learn how to go and build a channel. Building the channel, the criteria set is not something easy that everybody can actually meet. That is why it's not everybody that makes money from YouTube. your channel must meet those criteria, which is 1,000 minimum subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. So it is not just easy like that. But the good news is with CTC, even if you are not a content creator, but you have the passion, you have a talent, or you actually have a hobby that you can actually convert to this content, you will make money without needing to look for subscribers or viewers. Yes, CTC as a community, we are building the most influential community in the online space to help every member of our community to monetize their online presence. Okay, so if you are a member of our community and you want to create content or become a content creator, it's not now that you go and be looking for what? Looking for viewers, subscribers. Our community will provide the viewers and the subscribers free of charge. And then you will benefit from your content that you are creating through our content creator hub. Now, those who don't have appetite for creating any content, your own is just to consume or maybe just watch, enjoy yourself, have fun, and then you are good to go. Yes, the same thing applies here. First, you watch, they make the money, and you lose the data or you lose the money. This time around, through CTC, you can watch any content at all from our channel, from our YouTube, what's the name, ViewSeat, and then you can earn. This content can be coming from YouTube, it can come from Facebook, it can come from Instagram, TikTok, anywhere. You watch this content and you get paid for it. You watch this content, you get paid for it. So it is going to be more of revenue sharing because you have contributed to the revenue generated. So assuming you are part of the people that watch this content and it is through CTC and revenue of this sort is generated, you will have a share of this revenue as well to benefit you and also even pay for your data use and even more than that, because this is actually some people's career and it makes a lot of money for them. Now, how are you going to benefit from CTC, or how can you be part of CTC and also benefit in that regard? Let me see if this slide is there. I will show only that portion and then we can move today. Like I said, we will not do any full slide. So if you are here and you have not registered, it is very simple. You just contact the one who introduced you to CTC. You will get a link to register. You download our BitToken app, okay? Anytime you perform activities in our BitToken app, which is more of watching maybe videos from any of the platform or doing other activities that contribute to the building of the community, the growth of the community, you get what is known as reward points. These reward points are very valuable. Don't play with them. Reward point. This reward point will later be converted to a currency which will even give you more benefits. So we have reward point, which is RP, being given to you anytime you perform tasks, and this will be converted to our community token known as BitToken. Those who are new to crypto, yeah, it may sound weird, but those who are knowledgeable about crypto and all that, they know what we mean. If you are new to crypto, don't be afraid. Don't feel like you are lost, because you have heard that a lot of people have lost money in crypto and all that. You just did not get the information right. The good news is here you are. You will actually be taught how this works, the best way that it will benefit you. Crypto is one of the best solution to financial system because it has a lot of features that help financial transactions to be more seamless rather than the fiat currency. This is one currency that transaction never fails, yes, because it is fully decentralized. It is not like maybe a centralized system whereby an institution has to authenticate this and do that. No, this is fully decentralized. So seamless transaction. You can, in fact, send money around the globe within a second without necessarily going through maybe Western Union or any other money sending systems.
Yeah, Coach Ben, the internet network is very low. Please, let's exercise patience. So, all right. As we wait for Coach Ben to come in, for the benefit of those that are here for the first time, at least the brief introduction of our ecosystem has been given. We believe that anything you do not understand, you can contact your upliner. But this is the summary. We have made it obvious. So if you are here for the first time, you are highly welcome. Or if you have not registered, please do that quickly, because through your minor ID, you are going to get your reward. So contact the person that introduced this great opportunity to you and quickly register. So that before the end of the meeting, you will drop your minor ID and you will get reward for coming to this meeting. Like I said in my intro, we recognize the fact that you have purchased data to come for this meeting. And what we preach is we want to monetize everyone's online presence. So we are practicing it, and don't make mistake of thinking that the reward point is just a numbers. That reward point is what will give you your share fare for the distribution of our token, and that token is valuable. So we have our roadmap. We are cultivating now. You may be asking, when will it be turned into cash? So I think that will be another thing that will come into your mind. This reward point, when will it be turned into cash? We have our roadmap. We are building together as a community. We have a roadmap, which is when we get to 30 million users in our ecosystem, or a period of 6 months, our token will be listed in an exchange, and so that all your reward points and your share fare from the BIT token, you can head to the exchange, exchange it to your local currency. Subsequently, after the launch, every month, you will be working as you are getting your monthly salary by simply performing the taxes that is already in our app. And so that is how our system is structured. And so if you have registered, you could take your time, go through the app, look at the taxes that you will perform and you get reward by it. We have specials. We have like and subscribe. We have VCAD. VCAD is where we're going to be putting content that have been created by our content creator hub. So we're going to be registering it, putting every content. It will function like a mini cinema, whereby if you want to watch any kind of a video, movie, you can go there and watch and you get rewarded. So our system is well thought, well designed. And as we said, we are just coming on board to bridge the gap, making sure that those that are at disadvantage will get their fair share in online space. So as we can see that Coach Ben still not back. Today is basically leaders training. Like we are laying emphasis of leaders getting get used to our system in terms of presentations, in terms of how we have in mind also to show us how some of the things the leader is expected to do. But before I go further, I would like to take questions, if there is any, from what you have heard from Coach Ben and the little I've said now. If you are coming here for the very first time and you need clarification in any aspect, please, you can raise your hand. If you have question, do you have question? Do you have any question? Raise your hand so that I can unmute you for you to ask your question. Okay. Hence what?
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So the question that I have, I know that you guys are from Nigeria. I am from all the way here in Jamaica in the Caribbean.
Okay.
And I know that during this phase, I understand that during this phase, it's really the building and, just building your teams in preparation for what will happen at the launch, either the 6 months or the 3 million. I also understand that incentives are being given out, such as laptops, tablets. How do for a person like myself who is building teams here in Jamaica, how would that work in terms of us receiving those type of incentives?
Physical incentives.
The physical incentives.
All right. Thank you so much for that question. Yeah. One thing, the world is a global community. And then we believe that anywhere in the world that you are, it will interest you to note that we have got members from already 90 countries of the world. And so Jamaican, I think, inclusive. And if you win, you work and you win incentives. Very simple. We will DHL it to you. And again, if you are coming from Jamaican and you understand how this ecosystem works, you can start building. You can create a very large community in Jamaica. We have it in mind. We have in our system. We're going to be having fiscal programs for offline builder, whereby if you have the required number of people that will require us to come and launch CTC officially in your country, yeah, we are ready to come. If you choose to be our leader in Jamaican, then you are building a community and you are gathering the community and you reach to the number of members that we have designed in each country, that when you reach this number of people subscribing from your country, we will come officially to launch it, to give that community a sense of belonging, and thereby helping them also to bring more people on board. And so to answer your question, yeah, distance is not a barrier as far as our ecosystem is concerned. Once you are a part of our ecosystem, you win the devices. The people that won the devices, I sent it from Dubai on behalf of the company. So I sent it to Ghana. I sent those that in Nigeria. We can as well send it to Jamaica. So Primarily, I'm a freight forwarder. So that is I have my company that is, rendering cargo services. So shipment is part of my job. I'm into logistics. Apart from this, that is one of my companies. I have Zekin Cargo Services. So I can handle that. Every logistics aspect is not a problem to us. Thank you. Is that answer your question?
Yes, it did. So with that, it's just, working because I understand the space. I've been there for a while. It is keeping persons engaged for the length of time. That is sometimes a difficulty. So persons work for 2 months, 3 months, not seeing anyone around them getting any physical reward from it. Sometimes that fall off because the dream of, this get rich quick mentality amongst us is very real. So at least you can say, all right, you're working for this goal. The bigger goal in terms of the monetary aspect is 6 months away. All right. So that's how I will be telling person. 6 months away, these things that you do now, preparing yourself for that period of time. And yeah, because I'm also a creator. That's the other part that because I do YouTube videos and so forth. So then, that's the part that I'm really excited about, because I'm just thinking that as a part of this community, that will really boost my channel or any one of our channels as a content creator. Because now, oh yeah, the question I'm coming up with, I thought about, will the content creators have to pay some subscription for the hub portion?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. Actually, today is not our general presentation, but I'm glad to answer your question. So as you are now already a content creator, it will become easier for you to understand where we are coming from. So if we have the number we are targeting before 6 months, we are listing our token. But to answer your question on that aspect, we have also what we call a booster pack. A booster pack whereby those content creators that are struggling to reach the niche of monetization or who might need to boost their viewers, yes, CTC will support you in that aspect. And again, we have also a system whereby that if you join us and you are mining, there will be a time you can convert your reward token for buying viewers. What does it mean? We have a mechanism we can put your channel link in our system, and then you become part of the tax. We will tax our community to go and view your YouTube channel, hence giving you more view and more subscribers. If you want subscriber, we'll give you the subscriber. If you want more view, we'll give you more view. So we have also that packages in our system.
So those packages are going to be coming, or for example, I have the requirements for, I'm already monetized.
Okay.
So for YouTube, it is. I want more viewers now.
Yeah,
Is it possible for me in the system that I can get more viewers to my channel right now?
Not right now. We are building.
In the numbers. When we get the numbers.
Yes, when we get the numbers, that's because we were not going to be wasting 30 million viewers for nothing. It's part of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Don't forget that our language is without paying a dime. Why are we not collecting packages before you enter? Because we know the game of number. Don't forget that. So this system is designed in a way that the viewers, they are not supposed to pay any money to be part of our community. Collect the link from who does that, the person that invited you, register to our app. Even performing activities become a choice. You can decide not to do anything in our system. Come and claim your default mining in the system, which is 30 reward points per hour, 60 to 2 hours. You can come and just claim that if you are contented with 60 reward points every 2 hours, you can choose to do that. It's up to you. But if you are interested to build a team, it's also an option. If you're interested to watch a video that is already in our app to earn more, it is optional. So everything here is optional. So in other words, our app registration to our app is free. So when you register, you now see the ecosystem. You choose the area you can participate. If you want to participate in the whole thing, it's still optional. But the one thing I can assure you, those that build team, 70% of reward in our system is going for the team builder. Why? Because the number, the strength of our ecosystem is the number. So we give more incentives for those that are building team. You get?
Yeah, man. I get that. I get that. I thought Kim were asking. You're saying that last part. Oh, and in terms of, so each country will have a different number that you will be interested in for that country to say that you will be willing to come and do a presentation in that country. It will be based on the size of the country or just a number.
Okay. For example, let me go straight to the point. If Jamaican build up to 3,000 subscribers, they are qualified for official launch in Jamaican, whereby the leadership in Jamaican will organize the physical meeting with our souvenirs, everything that has to do with CTC. And the leadership of CTC will come down to Jamaican and do presentation and make people to know more about our program. That is how it works.
Okay.
So most importantly, Aniswat, please, I hope you have registered into the system, right?
No, this is my first full meeting. Someone sent me the link. I went and watched a video online, but it's my first actual Zoom call.
Okay, have you registered? I want to know, have you registered?
No, not yet. As yet. That's why I'm saying I'm just getting the presentation in terms of
Okay. Who invited you? Who invited you for the
Frank.
Frank,
friend
somebody?
From Nigeria. Yeah, Frank Akomi.
Okay, Frank, raise up your hand. Let's acknowledge your inviter. I think I saw Frank. Raise up your hand. Frank. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, Frank, yeah, you can speak. So, Frank.
Nice one. It's me. Yeah.
Yes,
Good to have you in the house. And thank you, Presido. Thank you very much.
All right.
He's my very good friend and partner from Jamaica.
Make sure you send him
and I think
your
I would like
link
for CTC
so that he can quickly register now, so that he can also get, it's free registration, so that he can also get to start a reward and peruse our system. And again, we'll also be glad to, since he's coming all the way from Jamaica, it is important if you want to learn more about our team building. We are also glad to invite him in a leadership forum so he can understand more and more how it works.
Yeah, he's a very great leader in Jamaica. Very great leader in Jamaica.
Okay, send him your link so that he can quickly register, and then we
take
it off from there.
I've sent him the link already.
Okay, invite him in. I don't know his time in our leadership meeting, so we can also have a one-on-one discussion with him. Okay.
All right, sir.
Thank you. So, Aniswat, thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. This is Gamsi here. I think they are on my line, so I'm very happy to hear that another country has ended, because Mr. Frank is directly under me. He was the one you spoke to, if you can remember, Mr. Kingsley.
Yes.
And then now we have somebody from Jamaica. So in fact, Gamsin team is growing. I'm really happy to welcome our brother all the way from Jamaica. Thank you.
So you take it off from there.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Let me. Yeah, Gabriel. Luciano Gabriel. Can you unmute?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, my questions are just 2 questions.
All right.
First one is I want to know. You say our target number is 30 million. So right now, you say if assuming we hit the 30 million right now, we are going to list the token out.
Yes.
So assuming we get to after we hit the 6 months, and yet we haven't hit the 30 million. Are you going to list, or we are going to wait till we get the 30 million?
No, we're going to list. We have 2 options. Let me answer that. We have 2 options: 30 million or 6 months maximum. If you hit 30 million today, we will head to list. If we could not make it, we cannot stay more than 6 months, because even within 6 months, we would have gotten every requirement needed for our token to be listed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
My second question is, one of my downlines asked me a question that I answered him, but I want to be clarified here.
All right.
He asked me a question. I'll send him the link to register him. Then when he was saying that there are some apps, he joined some apps. When like this, they also started mining like this. So when it get to the time of listing, they ask them to create an account. So when they create the creation of the account, you have to invest money into the account before your what deserves you, they will send it to you. So he was asking me whether this one too is like that. So that at the end you finish, when they want to list, they will say create an account. Creating the account, you have to put money. You have to put money through the account before they can pay you back your reward amount. So I don't know. I want to be clarified about that too.
Okay. Luciano Gabriel.
Mr. Luciano, I've known you for some time. We have attended several meetings. So you yourself, after several meetings you have attended, based on your analysis, your calculation, is this the same as said?
Oh, media, I know it's not that, but it's a question that has been bothering me, because he asked me when I just entered into the lesson that I registered him, and he asked me the question. So it's not today. But
yes, that's very good. That is what I'm asking you. We have done I think you are in Mr.
We have done
several meetings, you remember? Good.
Yeah.
I'm asking you that if you listen to the presentation from the beginning to the end, every now and then, without investing a dime, and we are showing you where the money is coming from, we are showing you almost everything. Ask your friend, please do, that one that you did, and they said you should open account and put money inside. Did they do a Zoom meeting and you saw the people who actually were behind the project? Did they tell you that without investing a dime from beginning? Did they ask you those questions? Because those questions will help him or her to get the clarification. One thing is, these people, they will only get the understanding when they come to meetings like this. When the person is not here, he will just think that it is just like the other ones. Oh, you open the app, download. Oh, it's not the same mining. We have done it. Nothing happened. But when the person gets here, that mindset will be rewrite. You will answer the question. So if it will be good, maybe you get the person here, or you pick any of our general presentation on maybe YouTube. You can play, and you 2 of you watch for him to get understanding. Unless the person has made the mind that I don't want to understand. If the person really wants to understand this question, when you open any of these recorded versions and play with the person, you will get to know that there is difference between what he did and this. One thing we should know is, as long as there is an original, there will be fake. So if someone says, oh, I did some before, it didn't work, it doesn't mean that every other thing of that nature will not work. There is a huge gap or difference between what we are doing here and that of what he or she did. We are actually doing a Web 2, monetizing from that aspect and using the cryptocurrency system because of the good features or the features that will help us to maximize our earning. We are using that aspect. So we are not actually doing crypto projects. We are not doing MEM where you will be mining and mining into the trillions and still nothing happens. No. So there is a big difference here. Let's know and understand this. And the only way they will get this understanding is when they come to meetings like this. Because I know you are not asking the question for yourself because you yourself, to you, it's clear, but because the question is in your mind, it's been bothering you. So, Mr. Gabriel.
Yeah, okay. To add to that, great leader, the way to answer to such a person, you answer the person in a way, okay, is that your concern? I think it is better now you come to the Zoom so that you can ask the question directly from the leaders. You find a way from that question, you bring him to the Zoom. At the end of the Zoom, you're not asking, what do you think? So are you getting the point? So that is another way of such people, they are there. Okay, this question you ask is a very important question, but I wish you can come and ask that question in a Zoom presentation. So you bring him, you make sure he stay put. At the end of the day, you will ask the person, what do you think? You think this one is the same thing that the one you did before? That is how to do it. Coach Ben.
Yes, I can say, oh, you can continue. I think we still have some hands up. Actually, we don't want to keep long in meetings.
Yeah.
We actually made a rule that when we come into meetings, we will only take 3 questions. And then after that 3 questions, we will proceed and do every other thing that will help us to finish early. And then we end the meeting. Those who still have the question will wait. After we have officially ended the meeting, then we'll have maybe some 15 to 30 minutes for that questions they have, clarify things for them so that those who may actually be in hurry when we close, they can have the time or the chance to leave. Then we'll continue that way. I believe that will help us. So if we can continue and then we end the meeting after that, then probably those who have questions will now come in later at the end of the meeting to ask their questions. I hope that will help us.
Yeah. In that vein, I'm taking these 3 persons as the last question on this segment while Coach Ben is dropping the link.
Yeah, I've dropped the link long time. All those who are in the meeting, please just go straight, look for the link and put your attendance records in the form.
So if you know, you will fill it up quickly because this is the last 3 persons who will take the question on this Zoom meeting, after which we'll be winding up. Augustus.
In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating topic that's buzzing in the Telegram world, tokenized stickers. Stick around as we unpack why it's...
Augustus, can you unmute?
All right. Good evening, President.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. So my question is, the community is growing, and then I'm asking in terms of technicality.
Yeah.
So do you have the technology? Assuming we are up to 100 million, do you have the technology to accommodate 100 million people? Because even as it stands, I think we are still having some glitches. Like one of my downlink persons tried to tried to, I bought a boat, deposited a USD to buy a boat. It was a struggle, and if up to now, I told you to send a message to support, and they told him that they are still working on it. So I don't know, because me myself, I'm trying to entertain fear as per technicality, because I know how this white people behave. They know that this project is up, and they look at Africa. You know, Africa is where they think that they don't know what they don't have that technicality. So I'm coming. So because if actually this is launched, of course I don't want something that will bring shame, because we are now Africans. So do have the technicality to accommodate as many, because when we launch this project, there'll be people everywhere.
Okay. Thank you so much for your observation. Yeah, let me answer it in brief. We are moving. When we started, technology. I am here. I am seated in a smart city. Dubai is a smart city, which everything is already. When we make about is mostly paperless government office as we speak. Sometimes even the whole immigration system, we call what we have. If we go and to process something, they will tell you the system is down.
Gabriel, can you mute yourself? Let's continue.
Okay. So if you go to, sometimes if you go for like processing of some documents, you go to the system to process, they will tell you system is down. It's obtainable anywhere as far as even Binance, as we know. But the good thing is that do we have capability of rectifying the issue detected? So
yes,
in terms of capability, we are. Let me tell you, now we are migrating to unlimited. We are moving now to unlimited OTP. We are moving. The first we are now, because our system is growing. So because we need to be telling ourselves the whole thing, we are moving to have unlimited OTP, so that the OTP which we are using, we have access of 3,000 OTP per day. So now, after that 3,000, it will now require that it will now move to next day. But what our team Tech is doing is to move into an unlimited OTP. The glitch we are only having is in terms of OTP, maybe registration. So that is the phase we are. And we are considering how we already logged in subscriber will stay logged in for 7 days. If there is need for us to come up with a 48 hours, so that we will now announce that within this period to this period, we will have a partial system maintenance, which is to rectify the issue of OTP, which has to do with registration of new members. Do you get the point, my brother Augustus?
Yes. Okay.
So we will now move into unlimited, so that even if we have 1 million people registering in a day, we already have that capacity to accommodate it.
Okay.
And it will interest you to know that we have made a provision on every other aspect of security. The provision is being made. And again, despite the fact that we are African behind it, the headquarters of CTC is going to be headquartered in Dubai. We have our private server. Do you understand? So it will be headquartered in Dubai here, Dubai, UAE. Dubai has become the headquarters of technology. Every big conglomerate, CNN, Media City, we have what where we call Media City. We have Internet City in Dubai. And don't forget, I am here for 24 good years, and I know how system works. So I'm giving you back the confidence that we are capable of handling it.
No problem. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, great leader, and also Mr. Augustus, yes, for that question.
Coach Ben, we can't hear you.
I'm not audible.
We can't hear you.
Oh, really? Is it okay? Can somebody hear me?
We can hear you now.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
All right, so thank you so much, great leader, Mr. Kingsley, and thanks so much to Mr. Augustus for the question asked. Okay, yes, I want to address this in two different ways. Okay, sometimes there is a proverb I want to bring in, but it's local. I'm just finding needy because I'll let you understand it. You know, sometimes it's just like maybe some prophet has told you that maybe this and this is the reason why this is happening to you. That word said to you will haunt you forever if nothing will even happen to you. No matter what, because it's a word that has been tied down on your in your brain or mind, it will haunt you forever, even if nothing is happening to you. We've always been hearing most people saying, "Oh, that thing good can come from Africa, this or that, oh, this." So because of that, even if something is coming and it is good, everybody will be okay. Immediately there is a small issue, then your mindset will quickly goes to that. They said it to that nothing good can come from Africa. Is it because of that? That is why this is happening and all that. It is the mindset, and it is normal. There is no system. There is no system in this world that has been built without a challenge. But when it's coming from Africa, it is because nothing good can come from Africa. That is the mindset. If it is the West, oh, they will face it. They will face it. That one, everybody knows that they will face it. So sometimes our own mindset, conscience actually destroy us before even what will happen to us happens to us. That is one thing about it. Okay. Facebook, as we see today, that it's maybe running smoothly. We don't see any challenges. If you know the hell they went through when they started and all that, a lot. Even we go to banking, we see that it's not only in Africa, even in the Western world, it will happen. It's a system. It's a system. This question here has been answered several times. Do we have the capability? Do we have the this? Do we have the that? Do we have the... So far as it is an idea from Africa, doesn't mean that the system is in Africa. The system is international. Capacity, capability, whatever, all it starts from the idea, the mindset. Facebook has 1.2 billion. They have a system that has been able to contain it. When they started, that system wasn't in place. In fact, Bitcoin that we know all that is raining everywhere now. It was a desktop computer that it was programmed on. It was a desktop computer that was used in mining it. Today, if you use desktop computer, you will not even get a bit of it. So, you know, beginning of everything is normal. You hit some challenges and all that. That is the reason why those who buy into it at that time that there are challenges, they earn more. That is the reason, because you people actually pass through the turbulence. So you will benefit more from the system, from the project, because you were part of the turbulence. You were part of the beginning where there were challenges. The concentration that has gone into this project, people that understand tech and are willing to actually contribute to this project, people who understand from the Western side and all that, who sees the project and see the vision alone, knows that the technology is just money. The capability you are talking about is just money. The investment that is hitting our doors to come into it and all that, you know, so that capability, capacity, and all those things. System are they're carrying billions of people. What is what's the name? 1 million and 2 million or 100 million? It's a very small number. It's just a matter of system. So we cannot provide 100 what's the name? A system that can carry 100 million people at the beginning. It is a gradual process. Whenever the needs arises, we expand. That is how system works. If you try to build everything ready before you start, you will crash. You will not be able to even solve it. So you move gradually. When challenges come, you solve it. You move to the next. That is how system works. So whenever that we hit maybe some challenges and all that you have to pray for is, oh, our dev team will resolve it. It's not like it's coming from Africa, so it is shaking or something. And it is normal with every system. The most important thing is they will resolve it at the end of the day, no matter what. And sometimes most people blame the system out of their own ignorance. There are about 6 or 7 deposits hanging in the system, which the people have not even completed the deposit process. The deposit has a process. So if you go and make payment to the smart contract and it is hanging in the system and you have not put in the transaction hash and upload a screenshot and submit for the system to recognize your deposit completion, and you are sitting back waiting for the system to do the job for you, and if there is any hiccup and you want to blame it on the system, how would that work? There are about 6-7 deposits hanging in the system, which the depositors have not completed the process. So the system will not be able to do anything until you complete the process. Then the system will grant you your deposit. So let us not blame everything on the system. It is a system. It has been well thought into before it got started. No matter the challenge that we will meet, we will pass through it and it will work. Let us also check ourselves and follow the process. It will work for us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, for deposit, I think. Sorry, for
So
deposit,
if anyone is a downline or anyone has made a deposit that has not reflected, please go and complete the process, because there are deposits hanging in the system. All you need to do is very simple. Go and start the deposit process again. Make sure you take screenshot of that deposit that you made.
Yes.
What's the name? Hash ID. Yes, hash ID. Whether it is 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, don't worry. It is the same process. Just go and start the process. Put in the hash ID, upload your screenshot. Your deposit will come. And so deposits are hanging in the system. It will not enter until the person provides those details. So let's just remind them. If someone complains to you, my deposit doesn't come, tell them to do the system and they should do the deposit again. Or it's not like they should pay again, but they should start the process again and then complete it. They will get their money, or they will get their money in their system. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you so much. My joy is that most of us, we started from alpha test. And then when we are doing that, we also announced that maybe the system may not permit us to keep what we have mined. But if system permit, at the end of the day, the system permitted that everybody keep whatever bit token that we have mined there. So that's my joy.
Yeah, there's another thing I want to put across before I forget. A lot of people will come and be complaining about it. Okay, if you go to your team total, you see that there's difference in it. Yes, the records we're having were so much. You know, anytime you do a claim, a 2-hour claim, all those records have been recorded. So you just imagine the number of people we have now. So the database was so big that it was slowing down the system. So we have to now scrap it and move it to a different what's the name system. But doing so, your records are intact or your total mine token is intact, nothing is going to change. The only thing is the team size, or I mean the team total you see there will change. Okay, but everything you are doing this month will record and show there for you to see. Your team total, I mean your total mine bit reward point is still intact. Don't worry about that. Okay, the records that is not showing is mostly the claim ones that has been swapped because it was so much in the database and it was causing the system to slow down. So we have cleared that and we are moving it to a different place. So if you see that maybe your team earnings has changed, it's because the previous month has been what moved. That is why you see it in that way. But your total is still intact. There is nothing wrong with the system. That is a decision that we took to help the system to speed up for us. Okay, so please let's take note of that. Very soon we'll start getting to see possibly we want to configure so that you can even be seeing the live rate, conversion rate from reward point to bit token. Then you will know what you are doing and all that as well. And then also the statistics will soon be showing at the back office where you can see the total mine bit token reward points, and then the total number of people in the system, the total active and all that. All this will soon be showing in the system as time goes on. So this is what I want to put across so that if anyone notices these changes, you will know that it is actually something we did to help the system to work faster for us. Okay.
Thank you so much, Coach Ben. Dr. Kwashi, come in and make some clarification as I take two more persons, Apostle Osborne. And
thank you so much, Mr. Kingsley. I hope Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Thank you so much. I think my lecturer has made a wonderful and powerful point this evening, and I'm so proud of you, Mr. Coach Ben. That point you just made me so excited. I know one of the challenges we are having in Africa is most of the projects we have been doing. Some of these projects come from outside, and before they come to our side, it has taken a long period of time. Yes, before it comes, it's stabilized. So we don't see some of these glitches that will come from the beginning. Our project is just barely less than 3 months. And that is something those of us who are here today, we have to be proud of. Because every project, when you start from the beginning like this, you go through the project with all these challenges. And that is why when the rewards are coming later, those of us who have started with the project, we are going to get more of the rewards. So these ones should not create any headaches for us at all. Even the projects we have been doing, so even those that we think come from outside, sometimes you come and they still have challenges. They have huge challenges than what we are experiencing here. And this is nothing at all. So that misconception about Africa, we should erase that mindset. In fact, that story about Africa is a myth story. Most of the wonderful people in this world are Africans. And we are very knowledgeable. We can do anything. It's just that sometimes we do undermine ourselves, and that is the challenge we have. But I believe with the leadership we have in CTC, we are so good to go. We have wonderful brains behind this project. And for me, starting from the beginning with this project and all that I have seen so far, I think we don't have any cause to worry at all. So please, let's keep up the faith. We, the leaders, have to be strong for our downlines so that when some of these challenges come, we can talk to our downlines for them to calm down. But if we, the leaders, are shaking, then how are we going to manage our team? Today, a lot of my team members called me. What is happening? We are doing registration. Not good. I said, don't worry at all. We are doing an upgrade on the system. And once the upgrade is over, everything will be perfect. So don't worry. Once you talk as a leader like that to your team, they will relax, they will be calm, and then everything will be fine. But when you, the leader, begin to panic, then your followers will also begin to panic, and that will not be good for your team. So leaders, we are here as pioneers, and pioneers, this is what we have to experience before the system become perfect. So let's make sure we support the system. This is a wonderful system. We have great minds behind this system, and I think we don't have any problem at all. Let's keep on pushing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Kwashi. And without much waste of our time, Apostle, your hand has been up. Sorry for keeping you this long. You can come in.
Yeah, that's okay. How are we doing today?
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Wow, Presido, God bless you. And my own presenter happens to be Dr. Ben, Coach.
Yeah. Professor Dr. Ben, Prof. Coach Ben. Professor.
Oh, the man is doing so great job. And
yeah.
I also like the way Mr. Kwashi also, put in the, brought in the input. But my question is, I have one lady that I sign up, but she happens to have an iPhone. I know we don't have any app right now for the iPhone, and by the grace, I just told them that by the grace of God, very soon this app will come up. They know how do you call it, iPhone situation, the Apple phones and those things, how delicate they are. So it's going to take a while for them to have the app. But she's trying to sign in, but I think she's not able to sign in, and she was contacting me. And I live here in America, she's in Ghana, so I'm trying to wait to find out how I can navigate her through it so that she'll be able to stand up to see, to see how well she can also connect other people. And that is one question. The second one is I just want to know, because our target is 30 million. By the grace of God, I know we'll hit that number and over. But at this moment, how many are we right now, so that it can also encourage us also to push and press on, for more people to join this great platform. Please, these are my questions.
Thank you so much. Like you have rightly answered a question concerning iPhone. It is becoming, you know how it works. Their compliances is always, and again, when you have something resemblance of crypto, they become, it's an American-based company. They become more curious about, verifying what works.
Verifiable, yes.
We are working around it. So, secondly, are you on our Telegram group?
To be honest with you, I've been a bad boy. I should have been here for a while, but I haven't been on yet. I've been a little bit tied up a little bit with some stuff, so I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry.
Okay, we're going to drop it. We're going to drop our Telegram group. We actually celebrated our 10,000 subscriber 2 days yesterday. We have posted it on Telegram. As we are talking now, we are approaching 12,000.
Oh, okay.
Apart from this, and we know we launch officially on the 16th of November, and then there is also mechanism where we are building from the leadership. Every leadership we have gotten our roadmap correct.
Okay.
If we follow it strictly, which the leadership, those that are building from community, that are building towards it, even we are targeting that by the end of April, we should hit 40 million.
Okay.
That's our target. There is a projection on that, and the leaders started doing it. That's why we come up with all these incentives. Incentives and the incentives of reward in terms of smartphone, tablet that will be ending this month, and there is a target to that. Apart from other things you are getting as a reward by performing your normal taxes. Those that are building community, there is also a design of to incentivize them to build more. So we have the charts, programs, what will we target in a month? In this month, we have our target already as a community and under the leadership in this December, and various people are working towards it. So we actually, all things being equal, by April, we are targeting April. If everything works, we will hit it, but not waste. If that is otherwise, we are not going to pass 6 months to list our token. And there are also some moves under the ground that will enable us to start quickly fiscal meetings in various countries. So yeah, we're on course.
Okay. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So the last person I will take is Kelly, because we said it. Please, let us know. Let us, if you have question that you need to be treated, don't go away. Let us officially close the meeting for those that are ready to leave. Then when we say we have closed officially, if you still have a question to be clarified, you can stay back. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm really grateful to be part of this wonderful family. I've been listening to all the discussions so far, and I'm pleased to be part of the family. These are great and wonderful minds that have been put together to better the lives of even the smallest person. Once you are ready to put your mind to it, you'll be able to make it. And then in the course of the discussion, there was a mention of the mind of once you are a Ghanaian or an African, we have some negative mentality about things. One thing I would like to say about that is anything you condition to your mind is what happens around you. What you consistently think about is what you see happening around your life. That is why, most importantly, we need to always be optimistic, have hope for the future, and also be sure of whatever we are doing. Now, when you put a positive mind to it, there is nothing that can limit you, because your mind says it will happen, it will be successful, and so shall it be. So my question goes like this. You mentioned about any leader who is able to gather enough members or subscribers in their country or wherever they are staying, wouldn't be a problem for you to move down to launch the program in that country. So please,
yes.
I would like to know what is the required number of people expected to have for such an event to hold in the country, organized by the leader in that country. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We said at least if we have the total size of subscribers of 3,000 in a country, we know we have a community. So we believe that when we come down and do physical program with that size of community, I think in a short period of time, that community will move from 3,000 even to 20,000 if possible. So these are also the strategy we have in place to build our community so that we can get our target. Then everybody will start cashing out. So yeah, that's the size.
So please, yes, please. So is it that with the sharing of the link or inviting people, if you're able to invite and then you realize by your invitations you've gotten so far, and then your downlines also inviting others within that same country, you're able to accumulate that number of people that will trigger the initiation of the program being launched in the country, or maybe physical meeting the people individually or one-on-one to talk to them about Bitcoin mining, and then giving them the reasons to be part of the family. I hope my question is well understood.
Yeah. Let me explain that. What we are saying is not your individual building. Like now, we in the system, we know total number subscriber from each country. We have already have 10 leading countries that have a greater number. As at now, Ghana is leading by a number. Ghana has already gotten up to 4,000 plus in total. In total subscriber within the Ghana. And then Nigeria is following. Benin Republic is also coming, and South Africa, and they even go to Cote d'Ivoire. We have already 10 countries that are, first 10 countries. So what we mean in that is now the Ghana fiscal meeting is due. because they have got the required number for CTC to come and show their strength in Ghana, whereby the leaders in Ghana it will be a collaborative program, not by event, not by individual or by a community. It will stand as a collaborator. And again, we are also planning such in Nigeria very soon, and South Africa is also in the making. So that is what we mean by that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Please, if your hand is still up, we want to obey our instruction. Don't go away. We can end it officially by here. Let me ask our secretary if she has speak. Madam Lily. Madam Lily?
Yes, Mr. Kingsley, good evening.
Good evening. I hope we are good to go. You have collected the whole necessary documentation about those coming for the first time and their invitees.
Exactly, sir. We are good to go.
Okay, all right. I will yield back to Coach Ben.
All right. Thank you so much, great leader, and thanks to all those who asked the question. Yes, so if you want us to come to your country, the entire country, the recorded number in the system, when we get 3,000, we have qualified. And then we have provision made to kickstart in that country so that we can build actively. Okay, so please, if you want your country to be on the list, you have to work to get that done. All right, so our time is due. I wanted to do some giveaway, but our time too is due. So this is due. We'll forfeit it for now. Later on, I'll do it. Or what do you people think?
If it is giveaway, there no.
If it is giveaway, there no.
This one is a giveaway, so the time is due, but let's still proceed with the giveaway.
All right, so on my screen, I have this number of people who have turned on their camera.
Wow.
Look at the list, and we are going to spin for them. Yes. We actually encourage, I think it's 19 to encourage more people to be turning on their camera, because we believe when your camera is on, it helps you to pay attention, you know, and you actually follow everything that we do. So we then to reward when your camera is on, and we also compensate you for extra data bent, because as far as your camera is on, yes, it will also consume quite some amount of data in addition. So this is a reward. And then let me see, 19. So we're going to select five lucky winners. Please, Madam Lily, are you available? Hello, Madam Lily, are you available? Okay, so this is a list. I'm dropping it in the chat. Please, if you find your name on this list, drop your code right now. The last one that you people did to me, I don't like it. You have won. Come and take two. You didn't drop your code. I'll be chasing you for your code. And then you will later come and say you won and we did not give you. So please, if your name is on the list, drop your code right now. And if your name is not there, don't drop your code, I beg. But I'm really check the name and also the code that is, the name that dropped the code, and match it with what is on the list before you record it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So all those who on camera automatically, they are getting 50,000 reward points. And then those who will be the 5 lucky winners will get 100,000 free of charge reward points. Reward point is very valuable, very, very valuable. Okay, so please value it when it's coming your way. As we speak now, we are getting to about 3 billion reward points globally mined. by about 11,000 plus. And we are getting to 12,000. Yes, we know it's because of the OTP challenge. That's why even it has been slow. Like by now, maybe we'll be in 15,000. So we also know the challenge ongoing, and it's been work. We are looking for a permanent solution. Yes, and possibly we actually doing some synchronization. When everything is done, everybody's login will be extended to 7 days. Meaning when you log in, don't log out, please. Stay in. Your login has been extended to 7 days. And then we'll be having some overhauling on the OTP side where we'll be migrating to some unlimited service, which would take approximately maybe within 72 hours. So we'll be experiencing maybe slow delivery of OTP or no delivery of OTP. So that is why our tech team are making sure that they extend your login. So even if you are logging and maybe you forget in 24 hours passes, it will not log you out. But make sure that you keep your app active so that you don't get logged out frequently. Okay, but for now, 7 days, even if you don't do any activity, you still be inside. So we just want you to know that finding a solution to this, and because of that, we'll have to do this sacrifice by actually working with the system the way it is now. When the slow OTP starts and you, in case you want to force your way to register someone and the delivery is slow, just understand that there's work on. That is why we are experiencing that. After this is done, possibly we will not have any challenge of this sort again, and it will take a very long time. Possibly, maybe after our listing, we schedule another maintenance, which will be a total, enhancement of the app and all that. But this little one that is OTP issue, we want to solve it once and for all, and we'll have to take the hard pill to make it work. So please, that is the information. That is information. Starting from tomorrow, possibly, we'll start experiencing the slow delivery of OTP, which is to pave way for the unlimited service so that we can actually do all the time. So, congratulations to the lucky winners. We are spinning 5 lucky winners. But I believe they are dropping their code and we have picked them already. So out of this, all right. So you can copy the entire list and then you now attach the winning. Okay, we have Apostle Osborne. Apostle Osborne, congratulations. Apostle Osborne, congratulations.
He's writing on the screen.
Is he here?
Yeah, he was here. He spoke.
After asking the question, he's gone. Yeah. All right, go to the next. And that is Gabriel. Gabriel, are you here?
Everyone that asked
Gabriel,
question are winning. Pastor Osborne is here.
Okay.
Gabriel, raise your hand. Okay,
let's see if the next winner will also be someone who asks a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this, I don't think this one. This time around.
Let's see. So,
okay. All right, so what's this so?
So.
Hello.
Are you
yes,
here?
yes.
Yes, I was trying to respond, but my phone was not muting. It's on mute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. We see you.
What should I do?
Congratulations. They will send it to you. You will claim it.
Okay.
100,000 reward money. Yeah.
Thank you.
Drop your code. Go to the chat and drop your code.
All right, I'll do that, sir. Thank you.
Correct one.
All right, sir.
Okay, this is the 4th one. and that is Madam Lily. Okay, so to the last and final. All those that won, they are getting 100,000. All those on the list will get 50,000. Those who won 100,000, those on the list 50,000. All right. So, Mr. Jason Akpabli, congratulations to you all for being the lucky winners. Now, the remaining list, please drop your code so that your minor ID will be picked for, okay. Yes, for your reward to be sent. I wish I can even get it now, and I said I'll send it at once, but we don't have it. So please, this is where I think we'll end the session, and then those who have their hands up, we can ask them to unmute and ask their questions now. So thank you all for being part of this wonderful event. Along the line, my network took me off, and I could finish with the demo I wanted to do, but I believe it was worth it. Your time here wasn't in vain. You've actually learned something new here. So thank you all for coming. Make sure you complete your form, your attendance form, and then you can also benefit from the 10,000 reward that everyone will be getting for attending on the Zoom. Those who are on the YouTube, yes, today I've seen that people have dropped your code. Yes, those who didn't drop, please do it now before you leave. Do it now before you leave so that you all get your reward as such. We have about 22 currently watching from YouTube. So please drop your code. We'll pick the reward and your code and send you the reward as soon as possible. So please don't without dropping your code. Drop your code and get your reward. Drop your code and get your reward. 20,000 reward for those watching from YouTube. That's amazing. Mr. Gisle, so I think if there's nothing more, we can end it. It's 2 hours.
There's some people we promised to take your question. What is Frank? What is Frank? Yes. Okay. Let me start with Krikri Believe.
Yeah, so this is after the meeting's question and answer time or post meeting. So please, those who want to